Los's forces were sent to capture Arena. As protection, Father Doru and shoot, uh, who's John's character? His name?
Crag?
Ray?
Crag.
Crag. Or have been there protecting. In the meantime, the battle occurred. You guys protected. You fought against some very, very, very powerful vampire spawn. Humans starting to turn into vampires. It was a tough battle, but thanks to the divine powers of Crag and the rest of all of you characters were able to drive them back, leaving one of them alive. The one with the missing pinky, who looked and said, "You'll get to you guys again, whatever."
I'll be back.
Exactly. Thank you. I'll be back. Meanwhile, in the church, before daytime, you all have a chance to quickly rest up, but not too long.
Short rest?
Yeah, that's good. Short rest is good.
I just have one quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the same arena that was from before?
No.
Because I noticed the spelling is different.
Yes.
Okay, so it's a different arena. Okay.
So
Let me
this
be
is
clear.
Maya's soon-to-be daughter, or this is you're mixing up Maya's adopted daughter with this girl.
Yes,
I thought,
but it's
so it's
because you have
a
the same
different
name.
person. Okay, it's a different person.
Same name, different person. However, it's good for you to. I mean, you don't see her yet. You haven't met her yet because you're not here. But she will have a striking resemblance to both Irina and probably Q. The difference is Irina that you know from the Arcana Pensophical is dark hair.
Mm-hmm. Looked kind of like
has red
the lady.
hair, and this Irina has blonde hair.
Okay.
All right. Donovich gives you guys some temporary blessings of protection, but more importantly, gives you for the next 24 hours a blessing on your weapons. For those that don't have them as magical, they are now magical by dipping them in holy water and doing a quick protection thing.
My
as
weapon
well as
is magic.
As well as for Crag, they're going to work on a project together to make Craig's got to level up as well. So he's got to do it. So they're going to work on getting back one of the. They're going to work on getting one of the artifacts, ancient artifacts, which is a bone of one of the saints. You don't have to know too much about that. And what we need you to do is take Irina to see Madame Eva. And you must leave and arrive while it's still daytime. Dawn is breaking. I cannot stress this enough. How dangerous it is to travel through anywhere of these roads. Or even villages at night. Los and his forces are extra powerful. Avoid the dark. Avoid solitude. You've already seen what happened to one of your members. Disappeared. Go. And with that, you guys are, unless there's any couple questions that you need, you guys are loaded into the wagon that you came in with some few repairs to keep it going, because the attacks of the wolves and other forces had damaged it some. In tow is Wooster, Redwood.
Oh,
Q.
sorry. I need to change my name indeed.
No,
The Wooster Redwood.
Red
Okay.
Kikoira. Red. Sorry.
Yeah, I can change my character if you like. I can quickly whip up a Wooster Redwood.
Q and Scar, all in the caravan. In the caravan, what do we call this? Wagon.
Yeah. Fun fact. I learned some time ago that caravan actually means a wagon.
There it is.
Well,
It's also a train of wagons, but
the
it's a
question: does it actually have a covering like the gypsy caravans, or is it just like old Western caravan?
Like the old Western style caravans with a top protection
So
against elements and a driver.
So a canvas or is it a full wooden?
Full wooden.
Full
Then
wooden.
that
So
would
it's a
be-
gypsy style. Okay.
Gypsy style, yeah.
Yeah, very much so. We'll get to Armolad here in a second. But as leaving the fortified city or village, fortified small village of Barovia behind, entering into the dark forest roads. It's misty, foggy. The sun doesn't ever
Foggy?
quite. The sun doesn't ever quite cut through the clouds at any point. As you approach the dark forests, you have a chance to talk, plan out, ask Irina any questions if you want, and then we'll get to Armolad.
So how old are you?
22.
You single?
Yes, I am.
Not for long. Wink,
Unfortunately.
wink, nudge, nudge.
I am now alone.
Oh,
My father was the last person to alive. And Los's men came in and killed them off.
yeah. Well, that's a bummer.
And she just sits there like thinking for like a little bit of the ride. Just going over through. And every little bump, and she like looks a little nervous. They say that you're gonna protect me till we get to Madame Eva. Is that right? Who are you?
Yes, it's correct. We will protect you. If my name is not Scar,
Then what is it if it's not Scar?
exactly.
Wow.
Okay.
Wait.
Don't worry, little girl. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm here.
Roll me a persuasion. First roll of the night. You immediately like send her at ease, and she looks at you trusting, like really, really believes you, and almost like leans in close to you just for warmth and for security.
I put my arm around her.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Who's driving?
I'm
Would
not
that be
driving.
Q? Or Ray?
Actually, I thought we said I was going to navigate, and I thought Scar was the one driving. So that means she's up front with both of us. I thought that was the case. I wasn't going to drive because I was going back into girl form.
You're gonna go what?
I was going to go back into little girl form.
Okay, you could go back in a little. We'll
yeah,
just
that's
have the no. We'll
that's
just
where I was
have.
going to stay in.
We'll have Doru. Doru is the guy from the church. He's there too.
Probably the best driver among us is probably Armolad. But he's not here, so I guess it's me.
Speaking of which, oh, Before we get to that, let's do some. Since my guy Doru is driving, he's navigating pretty well. It's not too much. I mean, it's a specific road, and he knows it very well. As you look outside, the forest seems to get thicker and thicker. More trees, the little branches start doing that thing where they look all creepy and evil. And at some point, starts getting darker, like as if the shadows of the trees are concentrating a bit. What's your all's passive perception, since you guys are all on the inside, really not doing much and paying attention?
11.
No, passive perception, not roll it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Scar, I meant for Scar.
I don't know what.
In 3 it's underneath the skills. There's a big passive wisdom. Passive wisdom in parentheses perception.
Thank you.
14.
14.
18 if it matters.
I'm 20.
20 passive perception?
We meant perception,
20.
not your age.
No, wisdom perception is 20.
Okay. Might be. All right. You start getting that feeling like you're being watched in a bad way. You sense that hair on the back of your neck rises. And you start listening intently. You start hearing not the natural sounds of the forest, but pure silence, except for the clumping of the hooves. But you hear other sounds, unnatural sounds, rustling. That's when you start noticing the unnatural form that these shadows start forming closer on the road. Why don't you really look outside and give me a perception check?
Which
Okay,
one?
I'm gonna do it.
There's no cue about
You
it.
see something. And we're going to pause right there. Armolad. Back to you.
I'm back.
What's the last thing you remember?
I was chasing a vampire. I shoved him off a branch, and he went into bat form and flew away. So I jumped down and was going to head back. Oh, actually, first I was going to climb up to the top of the tree, get a good view to know exactly where I was, and then head back to the village where we were before.
Why don't you do that?
Okay.
Actually,
You were never at the village.
Not that village.
Yeah.
The place where we were before.
That was an.
remember the last things to remember is trying to head up and go up onto the branches. That same formation of bats starts showing up again, and it's literally the last thing you remember. You wake up in a start with a couple of starts. You have that thing, flashback images, memories of things. Howling wolves in the background. This vicious, dark-shadowed monster, which you assume is the vampire bat. Fighting. You just get flashes of stuff. Being carried by men. Men. So, it's okay. And then the last thing you remember, and then right now, or later on, you remember waking up, cold start sweat, in a dark room full of candles, and the voice of a creaky old lady. Hush, child. You are fine and safe here. You don't quite get a good look, but this is Madame Eva. You're safe here in the Tesk encampment.
Esk.
Ser. In the Ser encampment. Ser pool. Tser pool encampment. Don't worry. You guys will get there. With the other Vistani gypsies. She explains that the vampires can sometimes possess people's minds or create illusions. When we found you, you were being almost put upon by one of these vampires. My men are against Los and his forces. I saw it. I sent them there to rescue you.
Thank you.
Roll me a Constitution check real quick. The poison isn't quite out of you yet. There may be lingering effects.
Just a second. Poison.
It's not an actual poison.
But not
it's a
against
disease.
curse.
It's magic.
No,
poison.
she said poison, and I'm going. I'm not into poison.
I don't think she said poison.
She did.
Well, you said poison.
Anyways,
It's a translation error. In the local language, a poison and curse are the same thing.
Ah.
she tries to quickly catch you up on a couple things, heals you up quickly. You get a full rest, no battle damage. But while she's telling you a couple of things, she turns and she tells you a little bit about from what you heard last time, that Los is searching after Irina. You are all meant here to protect her and stop Los. She starts scrolling to the little globe. What are those little globe mirror things?
Orb?
Scrying orbs?
And what's that?
Scrying orbs?
Yeah, scrying orbs.
Crystal ball?
Your crystal ball. Your friends are in danger. You must go to them now.
Okay. Where are they?
With your speed, follow the road southeast. There's only one way. Look for where it's darkest. Go now. They need you now.
I'm just wondering if it would be faster to cut through the woods. Being a wood elf, but okay. No, okay. I'll take the road.
Remember, even though you're a wood elf.
When you say that, like old lady hand grasps, and it's just almost like a gentle, but pauses you, with the strength of old lady force holding you. Do not travel through the forests alone. You will magically get lost. Los controls them all.
Okay. Instruction received. And obeyed. Why am I talking like a robot?
Beep boop.
And so that wasn't
The
a
road
robot.
is easy enough to find.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a little off way. The road is easy enough to find with the main caravan road.
Do I have a horse?
You to run.
Or am
How
I
quickly
running?
Can you get to
You're
them?
running faster than a horse. Come on.
My
You've
speed
got
is
quite good
55.
speed, right?
Yeah,
55,
horse
yeah.
is 50.
Roll me another Constitution saving throw.
I'm really. Constitution's not my thing, but 22 this time.
This is not bad. You're able to get there real quick, or you're able to move at a quick. This is you still recovering, but this fills you full of energy. It's still daylight. You see the path. You're going forward as quick as you can. It's going to take you 3 times to get there. I'm going to ask you in a little bit, but cutting back and forth. Oh, and you could sense, with the words of danger, you could sense the danger. It's still ringing in your ears. Give me one more Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I'm getting
Very
better.
good. You make it even more faster. You're like you're full ninja speed, zipping through the road, the trees, ignoring the little branches barely going past you. Back at the caravan. Q. You seem to you start to see these little not like one thing, two thing, shadows moving along from along with the trees. You look forward, and the shadows start collecting darker and darker in the forest. The horses seems to start to slow down and whine and stop. Everybody can sense the tension and the slowing down of the caravan. To finally the caravan comes to a complete halt. As you look outside, let me just put this, who wants to do, the caravan comes to a complete halt. What do you guys want to do? You're still inside.
How long is it from the last encounter?
From last night?
Yeah.
I'd say about 5 hours.
Okay. So my mage armor is still on. I don't need to cast that.
Just do some couple preparations.
Yeah.
I'm
Make sure
actually
you do
handing
the
a
eighth
lantern
preparation.
over to Arena and say, "Hold on to this."
What did you give her?
A lantern.
A lantern.
Hold on to it.
Okay. What else? All right.
I pop my head out. I look around. Why do we stop?
The driver just points forward and straight ahead is a solitary figure dressed in black. Los.
I'm sorry, what?
Just all dressed in black, in a black suit, flowing, very comfortable. Los, older gentleman. Black. Looks exactly like that. Probably in his early 35s. With that aura. Everything behind them is pure black, and it almost seems like the shadows behind them are moving.
I'm like, step aside. We're trying to go. We got someplace to go.
No. In fact, I think I'm being courteous. I'm going to allow you to hand
aside.
over Arena. And then, with the snap of his fingers, you're just like, you can't talk for a second. disrespect, nothing. I will allow you to hand Arena, and I will spare all of your lives, and I allow you to leave Barovia. Full-on laughter as this.
Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. Move aside, please. So I disregard everything he said, and I just move aside, please.
That's unusually generous of you.
You know what he's gonna do?
I know. What can I say?
His eyes are gonna flash slightly red, and the horses, they all start getting spooked, and they start moving backwards. With the caravan included. The horses seem like they are not moving any. In fact, they want to get away from here as quickly as possible. Doru,
Fine. Stay here. I get my axe. I get out the back way, not the front. I go out the back to make sure there's no one behind us.
look.
I know.
Take a look. Let's see if there's anybody behind you.
Yes.
Give me a second here.
Oh, should we turn on the battle map?
Yeah, let's do that. Actually, before that happens, I would like for you to do me a wisdom saving throw.
All of us?
Actually, no, just not a wisdom, an intelligence saving throw.
Again,
Who?
all of us?
No, just Scar. Oh, that's so failed.
No, it fails. Very intelligent, as you can tell. I'm laughing at Los.
You're held. Just straight up. Frozen. Held.
What?
And I think with that,
How am I frozen?
it's one of the spells, hold person.
Oh. And that's an intelligence saving throw?
Hang on a
He
second.
probably
So
has
I'll
an
pull up all my
ability
stuff.
to make it an intelligence saving throw. There are abilities that allow you to change what saving throw
Why
is
can I
being
pull it up?
targeted.
Let's pull this up. Let's do this. Let's move over to thing. And then we'll have Armolad come in. Yeah. Still trying to get used to this new format. Let's Barovia on the page. There we go. Where you guys are at. Here. Nope.
I'm in the back.
Here. There we go.
I can't see anything now. It's gone.
Wait a second.
Dynamic lighting off. Good.
I can see the map, no problem.
I can
Yeah,
see
but
the
you guys
map.
aren't there, so I have to
Damn.
move you guys there real quick. What? Where were you guys? Our chapter. Yeah. Church. That's where you guys are at. I'm just trying to find your characters so I could bring them over. No,
Yeah, I thought you could automate this shit.
no, that wasn't it. Automate this stuff? Yeah, that would be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, would be too good.
That's the Australian version. It's auto, mate.
Speaking of Australian, is he gone?
Paste.
Who?
He's currently in Philadelphia.
Oh, yeah, Australian. Mm.
Yeah, that Australian, yeah.
Well, like I said,
Okay,
speaking
almost
of
there.
Australian,
Ta-da!
He fixed it. Maybe.
Yay,
Oh,
we have
wait.
an E5. Yay.
Change layer to token.
And 2 other weird characters. And Arena's hiding in the bottom. Oh, okay. We're moving down the map.
Oh, what is that there for? Whatever.
You just deleted Donovan.
Yeah, he's not with you. The
Goodbye,
driver is
Donovan.
Doru.
Oh, okay. Excuse me.
Father Donovan is the priest dude.
I assume I'm up this way somewhere.
You're somewhere. That is correct.
Yeah, good call. You're somewhere up there. And let me see if I could bring some
Bad guys.
bad guys in.
I'm moving myself next to Arena because I'm still in the thing next to her with the lantern.
What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad guys, bad guys.
Bad boys.
Well, we'll set up here in a second. And here's what we'll probably do. Let's do this. Let's do a little bit of exposition. We'll set up our battle map. We'll take a little pause, and then we'll go.
Sure.
Is that cool? Just like a 5-minute break.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Just a 5. That's it.
Okay, exposition.
Instantly, like Scar is just frozen in place. On that cue, Rec and Q step out, ready to start some shit. Los looks at. How do you want to step out, Q?
I'm not stepping out yet until I do something to Arena.
What do you want to do?
That. There's a reason I was handing her a lantern.
Okay. Tell her, take this so you can hide,
Yeah,
and then you step out ready.
because I look like her now.
Upon seeing you, it's good to see you again, Q.
Two side bitches.
We've been expecting you as well. Well, if this is the way you want to play it, that's fine. His form darkens into like a pure shadow and then seems to spread out. Almost like duplicating itself, but it's not really duplicating himself. When the shadows disappear, in place are his minions. It's not really him here. And on that, we'll just take a 5-minute break while I set up a battle map, and we'll have Armolad come in and start kicking some mass as well.
Okie dokie. Enjoy your donuts, people. Oh, hello, ladies. Gentlemen.
Frogs. Don't forget frogs.
Oh, also frogs. Hello,
And
ladies,
frogs.
gentlemen, and frogs. And those frogs with scanners. Or those frogs that do scanning.
Are scanners.
Oh, yes. Also
No,
are
he's
scanners.
scanning frogs. He's a frog scanner. He scans frogs.
Oh, I should make a
frog.
character named Frog Scammer.
That scams frogs?
Yes.
Q wanted to say and or do something.
Right as Q sees all the disappearing, she goes, of course, he doesn't want to fight his own battles. As usual for the family.
Perfect. Up ahead we have I should probably bring him closer to the screen. There we go. That's a good spot. Maybe right about there.
Oh, they're further away now.
Yeah.
They are werewolves. They have the were
There?
if you have the coin.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So these are full on werewolf Like they are tall monsters you've been warned against before, and you kind of saw glimpses of one of them before, but now here they are in daylight.
So bipedal
attacking.
wolves, eh? Bipedal wolves.
Yeah.
So
So
they'll have to be dead by daylight. That's it. Yes.
let's do some initiative rolls. Let me see my initiative tracker. See if this
right.
works.
There's initiative in this game.
Natural 20. Nice.
Ah,
Oh.
I'm going to make this quick because this is just going to be a quick fight. All right. Good.
Would have been slower if I rolled a better initiative.
This is cool. This is cool. As soon as you see Straw switch up and change up into
You
these
mean Lowe's?
4 werewolves, top of the round, you guys can start fighting in.
Q, do you mind if I?
Be my guest, darling.
Ah, it's not working again. Damn it. Oh, right, I forgot to do that. Now I remember what I forgot. Anyway, this on 5th level should be enough to cover all of the werewolves in it.
What can I save? Dex.
Yeah, dex save. And do we want to make it cold damage or fire damage? Is there a difference? You know what? I'll make it fire damage, because I can.
All right, so it looks like only one of them saved.
So I'm gonna roll damage, which is, let me see, 5th level means it's 4d6 of fire, and well, that's not very impressive, but I guess so. And 3d8 of bludgeoning damage.
So the bludgeoning gets halved, but the fire does not. So it's a total of
No, all the damage gets halved if you save.
in addition to that save as well, is what I'm saying. So only so almost everybody takes the full amount, but they get half of the bludgeoning damage because of immunity.
So 30 points or 15 points.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. It's by the way magic, because it's magical bludgeoning damage. Also, the area is considered difficult terrain.
Minus 22. So 14
So
plus 8
I
is
probably
22.
should draw a.
Minus 22. Minus 22. Minus 22. And this guy gets 7 plus 8. Oh, it's 7 plus 8.
11. No, get 7 plus 4 is 11.
11.
Oh, that's
Minus
actually
11.
too small.
This guy's the one that's saved. So I'm going to mark him as mark him for you that he's saved.
We can see their hit points.
Oh, that's fine. There you go.
So the center is there.
So you say it's an area of let me draw ellipse, something like that. But
Yeah, but I probably wouldn't set myself in it. So
no, it's because that
yeah.
it's the way that you have to draw it and then I have to move it.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's about. It would be a little bit bigger than that, but we'll go with that because drawing these things in this game is annoying as hell. Oh, by the way, I probably got healed before we left, so yeah. Okay. So there's a little bit of things to slow them down.
Q, you're up.
Well,
I guess I would use my bonus action then
I
today.
make sure that I read this right. I should be in distance range from that. Yeah, the one werewolf that really didn't take any damage. I'm gonna cast that on him.
Class now. I'm going to clarify. You choose an area, so that area is going to be here.
Yeah.
So when he starts his turn, which might as well just be now, so I'm going to pre-roll his damage, okay?
Okay.
Roll the damage. What is it? 44.
Damage is...
If you click on the spell part itself, I think it'll...
I did.
There you go. See? There. Perfect. All right. So 12. And so this is going to go... Change to layer map. Change to layer map. This way. I don't accidentally click. All right. Anything else?
Nope, I'm gonna stay where I am right now.
We're not gonna add anything interesting, Los effects because it's daytime right now. So these are just normal effects.
Due to the trees, is it dim light?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
So he's gone, right?
Yes.
The effect on me is gone, right? Or is it still in effect?
The second he disappeared, you wake up and are pissed off exactly where you were before, and you see, its effect is worn off.
I'm mad. Oh, and I see the wolves, right?
Mm-hmm. You see all of them, yeah.
How far am I from them? From the nearest one. I can, I'm raging. I have my two-headed.
You could reach all of them, I think.
I'm gonna let me ping the one I'm going to. That one.
You just grab your character. No?
Okay, I can't.
Oh, I thought you could.
Click,
all right, so
click the select thing on the left, and then you should be able to.
Not that it's got all the characters at the bottom, so.
That's all right.
I'm
Do you want to top?
up.
Moving from the left to the right. 1, 2, 3, or 4.
I've got him. I'm right there now.
Okay.
I've got her up.
Perfect.
And boom, boom.
You've rage attack. Reckless or not?
Not reckless. I'm
Not
just raging.
reckless.
Does that hit?
13 does not hit.
And again.
That hits.
Actually, that hits. That hits.
14, 19, 21 points.
And
22. That's 22.
And right now you do have magical.
22.
You have blessed weapons right now. So.
Yes.
That
So what does
works.
that bring it?
Hmm?
What does that bring it? It's 22 magical.
Yeah. Because it's blessed, they don't take half damage, like they normally would. So all the entire damage goes through. Otherwise, you wouldn't have hit so hard. I would have been like, all of that damage is reduced to half. Okay, good turn. It's now their turn. It's now their turn.
Yes.
And Let's see.
Below a 15. That's all I have to say.
You got the pack tactics.
They
they've
are
got the
slowed in
multi
the.
attack.
They're slowed in the that area.
Yeah. Well, this one is not. What's their movement then? It's fine. They can
Half.
move.
Who is? They're all slowed regardless of the save. Oh,
Yeah.
wait. The difficult
It's
terrain
just difficult
is,
terrain. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Difficult terrain.
the save doesn't affect that.
So from here to there is 25 feet. So that would be half. And
And
here to
him
there
moving-
is
Oh, it's out
actually
of.
that's only part of it. It doesn't matter. 25. All right, let's see. I think they could do it. Their movement is 30. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That's where you could get this guy 1. Then he's out. Then he could move basically the rest to get to Q.
That's next to me. He could get to me.
Yeah, both of those guys are gonna get to you. Yeah, they just have to walk. Even with their movement speed is half, not 0. Okay.
Okay.
So let's do some advantage style hits against you
How advantage?
because he's gonna step away from the difficult terrain.
But that's an attack of opportunity, right?
He didn't leave your
No.
leave your area.
All right. So you're gonna get 4 attacks.
First one
Cool.
doesn't hit. Second one hits. The third one hits. The fourth one is the same as me, the 15. Does
So
that
it
So that
attack?
hits. Yeah, that hits too. All right. So then you get hit for 8 plus 5. Actually,
How?
hang on. It's daytime. But these are magical. So these are his minions. Never mind.
8 plus 6
8.
plus 9 divided by half, right?
Yeah, 8 plus 5 is 13. So the first one hits you for 13.
No, the first one doesn't hit me. The first one
Sorry,
is
no.
only
I
a-
meant like the
first one that hits
the
does
first one that hits
13.
is an 8 plus 5 equals 13. The second one that hits you is a 6 plus 5, which is 11. The third one that hits you is a 9 plus 5, which is a 14. That's a lot of damage, but you get to reduce all of that by half.
19.
8 and 6 is 14, and 9 is 23, 38. So you take 17.
17.
No, that would be 19. Sorry, 19.
I was gonna say I used my calculator. I got 19.
Yeah, 19.
I hate doing math so much. All right, here's 2 attacks against Q.
Nah.
He dropped his claw.
No, let's see what it.
Fine.
He stumbles and he becomes prone as you like step away from him, and he completely misses.
What? Average for hit points?
Oh yeah, I'm remaking the character, so ignore that.
Okay, so that's all of the wolves' turns except for this werewolf. He's gonna use his movement speed to just get into his face. He can't attack, but
He's using
he
his.
actually jumps right here. That's a great spot. Jumps on top, and he can't move that far. Yeah, he can because he's
Bonus action
using
dash.
double speed dash, right? But that's his entire movement. All right. Next is Armolad. Roll me a Constitution save.
Why? But okay.
Because you've been running a long distance to get here. You
Oh.
finally see up ahead of you the darkness that they were talking about. You get there, but you don't get the speed boost that you needed.
I only have to move 10 feet.
What do you mean? What?
I only have to move 10 feet.
All right. Move. You're 10 feet.
Okay. And then I add on the 60 feet from the Misty Step, puts me behind this guy. Right there.
Okay.
So I have to go back to this and then go. So I don't get it. I won't be able to use my extra attacks.
What I'm saying is, yeah, I'm not gonna care. Go ahead and kill him. Do your thing.
Okay, I'm not going to get to use my flurry of blows, but I can. Oh, and the first attack is with advantage thanks to the Misty Step.
All right.
So we go back
Scar got surrounded. You got surrounded. All of a sudden, they were viciously hitting you from both sides. Luckily, your buddy Armolad, out of nowhere,
magically appears.
Appears.
Does 17 hit?
Yes.
For 8 blood.
All right.
And nah, he's probably gonna die anyway. Silvery barbs.
Sorry, I misclicked.
Okay. Go ahead. Move ahead.
For 12 more.
Yeah, you take care of this guy.
-5.
-5, okay. So that's action and bonus action and movement. I'm done.
Okay.
I hit him so hard he got shoved further up the map.
No, I just didn't want to. I was wondering why, like, all those words being together, but it's because you guys' names are.
Oh, Armolad Melisian, a werewolf, Crimmek, a werewolf.
Right. Exactly.
I understand why you would move him.
All right. Top of the round. It is Q.
So
Wait a second. Top of the round. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. It's daytime. Go ahead.
So if I read this one right, the guy tripped. The werewolf in front of me just trips on himself, right? That's what we're.
Yeah.
Gonna go
So
with?
he's prone. He's prone. I should put on here prone, which means melee has advantage, but attacks. Those other attacks have disadvantage. So it could be a. There, no.
Oh no, that's not gonna work. He's in hybrid form, so that won't work. Never mind. And I had 2 of them near me.
Yep. Almost surrounded you.
We are gonna go rapier with the one in front of me. With psychic damage. The one that tripped on himself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that hits. Ooh. With psychic blades?
Mm-hmm.
Is that like a spell thing? Whatever. We're gonna hit it.
Do you want me to put it in the thing for you?
Yeah. Minus 17. Minus 17. And minus 8. Oh, cool. So you're going to use a barbaric inspiration to use that?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Barbaric. I like
it's
that.
It's a barbaric.
Bardic inspiration, yeah. Bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Just keep track of those, right?
Oh, I am.
Scar, you're inspiring her. Barbaric inspiration.
That was a deep attack that really hurt this werewolf.
They think I got me trapped.
But isn't the rapier, been sprinkled with holy stuff?
Holy water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it did the full 8
Yeah.
instead
Okay.
of 4.
Yeah, I calculated the entire maximum.
So the thing is, they got me trapped. I see. They kind of don't. I'm backing into my misty step.
You notice that normally this is more of a regular misty step and not so much of. It's not as strong as it's been in with the horror aspect as it has been because it's daytime.
I was gonna say it's gonna be silverly mist. It won't have the little added effect to it.
Yeah, where do you want to move to?
I'm going backwards.
To move yourself, like there?
I was about to move myself. About right here.
Sorry, about right there.
Yeah.
That's 1.
That's 20 feet. That's easy.
You could go a maximum of here if you want. You can go to a maximum of
30 feet.
here if you want. If you can reach 30 feet.
Yeah, I'll go back farther. I was trying to stay near Arena because she's actually.
That's a choice. That's a choice. That's why I'm tempting you to go there.
Yeah, I wanted to be where I wanted to be. Thank you very much.
All right.
Mhm.
All right. So
But
she
I'm
wants to
back
be
here.
here right there. Perfect. All right.
I'm not leaving the valuable asset alone. What are you guys talking about?
Well, they don't like that. And look, Ray is right there. But it's his turn. So go, Ray.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. 2 werewolves right next to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with this.
Whoa, whatever it is, it's long.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
I have a question. Does it actually work on them? Because they're hybrids right now.
They're humanoid.
It's a humanoid.
If it's at least one of them. If
Yeah,
one of the
it's
aspects
humanoid,
is humanoid, it's good enough. The spell save DC is 17, not 14.
Well, there was a reason I
He
asked
misses.
that.
All right.
It's the multi
like,
humanoid or hybrid. That's why I was asking.
Kill that one.
It has advantage because we're fighting.
It's still not enough. Yeah, and I'm using it on the one that isn't, whatchamacallit, held. The one right next to me, yeah. And
Here,
telling
let me put something on his brain here.
yeah,
There we go.
kill that one.
Okay,
So directing it to kill the one next to him.
sure can.
I'm just that convincing.
Yeah, no, it works. It's gonna work. Boom, boom, boom. Sorry, not that close. He's gonna just move further closest to him and turn around and attack him, and let's do it.
But it's Scar's turn next, isn't it?
Yep.
Before the werewolf?
Yeah, correct. I'll just getting stuff ready, lined up and reading stuff. Yeah.
It's my turn.
It takes a concentration to mind link into him. Meanwhile, Scar in the background. Go ahead, your turn.
Okay. I'm still raging.
Yeah, take your 2 swings.
Does it hit?
Both hit. For
So
10.
10 and 17. 27.
27. And her weapons have been blessed, so yay. Good.
Me too. You're still standing?
It's still standing. They're hurt, but it's now their turn. So let's resolve thing number 1. This werewolf is going to attack its own guy with 2 vicious attacks. They both hit, and they both kill this guy. So he jumps on him and just... Gosh darn it. I don't like this setup. We're going to keep it like this. He just attacks him, goes after him, and kills him out. Yeah. The other one over here, next to Scar, is going to...
Remember, he's only got 8. Is he going to stay or is he going to attack?
Oh, no.
He's got 9. He's got not down to 8. He's down to 9.
He's fine. They're here on a mission. In fact, he sees him dying, and you see like the salvation. You think you got me? He's going to claw and bite.
Okay, the claw didn't get me, but the bite did.
And that's the one that's important. Throw me a Constitution saving throw.
I
think you made it.
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
Like,
you're fine. But you take the 8 piercing damage.
8 or 13. Divided by 2, which either way.
Yeah, 8 piercing damage. That's it.
Okay, so
divided by 2. Yeah, 4. Correct. All right. So that's their turn. All right. Now it is Armolad's turn, and then top of the round.
Didn't Scar? Oh, I thought Scar. Oh, never mind. Scar didn't. Whatever. Whatever. I can easily get to the other side. I don't think I'm going to need all my attacks, but I will do it anyway. I will do a whack.
Just one.
Miss.
Advantage. 18.
Hits.
Bye.
All right. That takes care of him as well.
Do we want to attack the one he's dominating? Probably not.
Only good for probably 1 round.
Oh, I thought that was he has him until. How long does that last, Wooster?
The what? Dominate person?
Yeah.
Concentration.
Oh, concentration up to 1 minute. Okay.
Yeah, not a problem. Yeah.
So if we don't attack him, he doesn't get another saving throw. Okay, I'll just move over to beside Red then for the rest of my movement.
Oh, just surround him.
Well, I think this battle is pretty much over.
Yeah,
you
pretty
guys
much.
have one werewolf dominate for at least 1 minute.
So
we tell him to fuck off, and he'll do that. What do you want to do?
I'm just gonna tell him to. Just
lie down and have a nap.
turn back to human and surrender.
Wait. We have him for about 1 minute. He's considered human.
Annoyed.
You have to be he's very limited. Stuff like attack this creature, run over there, fetch that object, simple shit.
No. He's stuck like that.
He's a human. He's a werewolf human. He's a werewolf right now. A werewolf human of hybrid form.
The reason I'm asking is I could do this. I should be able to do that to him while he's being in hold position.
Oh, I can take total and precise control of the target if I choose to do it.
No, I was just going to do it to your pet right now.
Well, we could just surround him and kill him.
You know what? It's fine. let me just do a thing. You want to do this and then send him on his way?
That's what I was going to. I was going to seed the paranoia that he has to go back and tell Los what's going on.
All right. It doesn't work.
Oh, no. There you guys go. You're going to go kill him. I tried.
So, choices. Do you want to tell this guy to leave, or are you gonna kill him?
Just leave.
Carlos. It's so close.
Just like, fuck off.
He does exactly that. Runs off into the onto the woods with a large howl. Let's bring you guys to the new spot.
Look at all the pretty horses.
Oh, they're horsing around now, eh?
Mm-hmm.
And whatever the heck those things are.
Those are people. Those are
Actually, let's
guards.
not do that yet. Let's not do that.
Those
Oh.
don't
Oh,
look
those
like
are
people.
beards.
Those
I
look
thought-
like orcs. Orcs are not people.
I thought the black things were their mouths, but never mind. Those were little beards.
Nah, it doesn't matter. Here, let's just put you there. Okay. So,
Right. I had a project.
this battle, you tell him to fuck off, you go back onto the road.
Back off to the road, bitch.
It's still daylight. The trees, after this defeat, the threat of the darkness is gone. Everything looks back like normal. That sense of being watched is gone. Irina is scared, and you can see she was overly frightened. You could take back your lantern from her.
Okay.
I go in, put my arm around her. I'm like, it's fine. It's fine. Sorry you got scared.
Were any of you hurt?
In my time, it's but a flesh wound. Yes. And you see, that a couple of huge nashes, claw mark, and everything,
An actual bite.
and a bite.
That's a bad.
Yeah, she does not. I mean, when she starts moving away from. No. Once you're bitten. Oh no.
No,
We must get.
I'm fine. I
Fine
don't
for
feel
now.
any-
Roll me a persuasion with disadvantage.
Can I assist with that?
No.
Yeah, assistance is not needed.
You were before. She had saw you as a protector. Now she looks at you as one of those. One of Los's creatures, or worse.
go
One
like
that
this.
is yet to become a Losis creature.
Don't worry. I'll go to the front. I'm not here to hurt you. And I go to the front with the driver. So I'm not in the same vicinity.
Now the driver
you're
is
like-
also avoiding you.
What?
The driver will be avoiding you.
You continue along the road for a little longer. Armolad, roll me one more Constitution saving throw.
Am I not riding in the cart? But okay.
That's irrelevant.
You take 1 point of exhaustion. This entire thing was very, very
Oh no.
Yeah.
1 point of damage?
exhaustion.
Exhaustion is a status effect.
I don't see it anywhere on my sheet.
Well, here, let me just fix this for you. Hang on. I'm trying to type. Here we go. Let's see if you guys can see this on the screen. Probably not.
Nope.
Our characters aren't on the screen, so if you're doing something to one of our characters, we won't see it.
No. Let's see if this works.
By the way, what does it mean when you have resistance to?
If you have a
damage
resistance to
based on-
something, you halve the damage from it.
Okay.
Basically, you just have a disadvantage on ability checks for the next bit. Until you do something like take a long rest. Don't overexert yourself anymore. You were already kind of sick. And now and with this is a little bit more.
Now you're
Eventually.
sick.
You make your way towards the Ser pools. Let me read off a couple of stuff. The road gradually disappears and is replaced by a twisted, muddy path through the trees. Deep ruts in the earth are evidence of the comings and goings of wagons. The canopy of mist and branches suddenly gives way to black clouds boiling far above. There's a clearing here, next to a river, that widens to form a small lake several 100 feet across. 5 colorful round tents, each 10 feet in diameter, are pitched outside a ring of 4 barrel-topped wagons, such as yours. A much larger tent stands near the shore of the lake, its sagging form lit from the within. Near this tent, 8 unbridled horses drink from the river. The mournful strains of an accordion clash with the singing of several brightly clad figures around the bonfire. A footpath continues beyond this encampment, meandering north between the river and the forest's edge. Welcome to the Ser Pool encampment, where the Vistani are temporarily residing. Your destination.
Yeah, ultimate destiny.
What would you like to do?
Report to the lady who sent me. Mission accomplished.
As the group of you move forward and arrive, the Vistani
Oh, hey, where did you go?
recognize you. You recognize a few of them that had helped rescue you. They take the wagons. They take Doru. As you're here, they all seem to they offer you food, drink. One of them tells you to hold while he speaks to Madame Eva. In the meantime, there's this. They're all standing. There's this fire pit with food and stuff being served. You guys can take a few moments to rest, get your nutrition back. Still, Irina is there,
You know what I miss?
getting as close to the fire as possible. What's that?
You know what I miss from Iman? Soft serve ice cream.
Out in the wilderness, it's less likely.
Yeah, that's why I said I miss it.
Can't help you.
Well, if I had ice cream, I could. If I had cream, I could do the rest. But you guys happen to have any cream on you? Or milk?
Not since the wizard left. Or died.
Or both.
Ah, fine, I guess. Well, in the meanwhile, let me do some cooking around. The food you have here seems to be adequate at best.
If you don't want their food, stop making fun of it.
I'm just saying, I can improve it.
You can improve it? How?
Allow me to demonstrate.
All right.
I'm going. Oh, sorry.
Holy shit.
A natural 20. Oh,
Allow me to
You're on the
demonstrate.
You turned raw horse meat into filet mignon.
No. I turn raw horse meat into ox tenderloin.
Even more, because these are very oppressed and desperate people, and whatever scrounging the food that they had, with your expertise, herbs and spices and things that you had, I mean, you've made something amazing here out of nothing.
I made
Again, you
friends.
bring this life, this sort of light into these dark areas where these people are just super oppressed. While you're cooking, one of them tells you a tale of another mighty wizard that came by. A mighty wizard came to this land over a year ago. I remember him like it was yesterday. He stood exactly where you are standing. Very charismatic man he was. He thought he could rally the people of Barovia against the evil devil Los. He stirred them with thoughts of revolt and bore them to the castle en masse. When the vampire appeared, the wizard's peasants' armies fled in terror. A few stood their ground and were never seen again. The wizard and Los cast spells at each other. Their battle flew from the courtyards of Ravenloft to a precipice overlooking the falls. I saw the battle with my own eyes. Thunder shook the mountainside. Great rocks tumbled down upon the wizard, yet by his magic he survived. Lightning from the heavens struck the wizard, and again he stood his ground.
But the wizard was undeterred.
When Los fell upon him, the wizard's magic couldn't save him. I saw him thrown 1,000 feet to his death.
At Reichenbach Falls?
I climbed the river to see the search for the wizard's body, see if he had anything of value. But the river Ivlis had already spirited him away. And that's it.
Can you take us there where you saw him fall?
Probably. But I searched the area well. There's nothing there. Actually, let me see where Cerafoxx is. As he's saying this, and meals is pretty much done. One of the how are we doing on time?
We still have an hour and 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Perfect.
Oh, we're gonna die.
I was gonna add something to your tale, Carlos.
Please.
In the background, you slowly hear the Overturn to Jesus Christ Superstar playing in the background from Q. Because she's heard the story way too many times.
Yes, because you've been. So, and Armolad's met Madame Eva briefly, but it's time now. You're ushered in inside Madame Eva's tent. Can you put us back into like face mode instead of Actually, no. Keep it here. Keep it exactly how it is.
Fine.
Because keep it where it is because I should probably take you to this. There we go. Let me see what you guys see.
Heroes.
Oh, I can zoom it out a little.
Okay, good. All right. Perfect.
There we go. It's a bit uneven there.
Magic flames cast a reddish glow over the interior of this tent, revealing a low table covered in black velvet cloth. Glints of light seem to flash from a crystal ball on the table as a hunched figure peers into its depths. As a crone speaks, her voice crackles like dry weeds. At last you have arrived. As I foreseen. Wreck.
That's my name. Don't wear it out. Is it?
First hand of the gentleman. Armolad. Skilled warrior. Leader in the Arcana Pansophical. Scar. Fabled warrior with tales as old as you are. And Q. No.
I know.
It's time for things to be revealed.
No.
And Irina, please sit down. I've been speaking much with Father Donovich. You're under our protection now. Whilst I am here, Los or his men cannot get to you. Sit. The flap closes as if magic. The candles flare. Seats around the table. Is everybody ready? Do you have any questions for my... First off, not is everybody ready. Do you have any questions for Madame Eva?
Yes. Would you like a pierogi?
I have already eaten, thank you. I hear they are delicious, though. Very well. Let me get this sorted and ready. Oh boy. Alright, how do I get these decks on here? Apparently I go to
My
decks.
mind is way too tired because that is not what I heard.
Deck. D-E-C-K.
The obvious answer is you do a dex check.
Where did I... How did I...
Dex.
Remember we
saving
played
throw?
with these, with
Yes.
the deck previously? I can't remember how I did that.
Oh, sorry, we are no help with that.
Ha ha ha.
We can't see your interface.
Yeah, of course. Actually, probably, I bet you, if I just read up on it, it'll tell me right here. Into the Mists, introduction, start here. No, start here. No. The Mist, the Fortunes of Ravenloft. No. Maybe it tells me right here, the tarot deck. Actually, let me just look for the word tarot, and it'll tell me. Because I want this to be sort of random. I apologize for the.
Delay?
I can't figure out how to get the thing. As always, there's always like one little thing that I'm missing.
You
Like,
solve
I
one
probably should have
problem
had this
and two
ahead
more
of
appear.
time. Actually, on this case, can we? We don't need this. We'll roll this afterward. She asks everybody to hold hands as she tries to explain some things. Now that you are all present here, I could ask upon the spirits with your help to find the solution. We all hold hands. The lights, the candles flicker. She does this arcane ceremony with smoke. The crystal ball seems to like within the smoke that is reflected within the crystal ball bases seem to appear. You're not sure if it's your imagination or part of the effect. We must first go into the past. And she starts to roll out a couple of the tarot cards. Text option, dice options, keyboard chart, character share. A couple of the tarot cards out on the table, flipping them one over the other. This is important. This is all of the answers, all of the stuff that you're going to need for Los. We must start with the past. Whose past should we start with?
Me. I want to go first.
Yours.
Rex's past?
I have the shortest one, so it should be the quickest.
Okay.
Why don't you tell me about the past that's revealed upon on this session?
It is a cold, foreboding village surrounded by giants. There's always wind and snow. Even summers, the short periods of time when there's only a little snow. Rare grew in a village that didn't appreciate magical art. And being weak and small, he brought shame to his family. To his father in particular, who was known to be strong and large. But his son, small, weak, and not even nimble, had no redeeming features whatsoever. And therefore he languished. The art of magic, the only thing that gave him solace, kept him warm, quite literally, when he learned to master the cold, to redirect it to his enemies. But when the news came of his father's demise, it was a chance for him to prove that his magic could do more than these people's might. And now he's
Fantastic. This shows up like in the smoke in the room, almost like a as a magical view effect that you all see, like images of this in the past flurry.
Pretty.
Thank you for sharing. Take a inspiration point to be used whenever you want. You could ask for any reroll, yours or an enemy's reroll, for anything.
Inspirational.
Very dark and gives me some stuff to work with. Armolad, or Scar, or Q, or Irene, or Los. Maybe we'll save those for last. Who's next?
Are we still doing past?
Yes.
The past, the present, the future as well.
You can't understand the future without understanding the past.
I'll go next if you'd like.
Yes.
Back in my youth, before I took up my monkly ways, I was just this lonely spy for a smuggling ring. When a friend died because of me, I ran and was taken in and trained in a monastery. Since one of the monks regularly beat me, I actually framed him for a crime of like stealing money from the donation bin or whatever. And as far as I know, he's still rotting in prison. And I'm fine with that.
Nice.
They trained me so well that I left after a suitable time to avoid suspicion.
Criminal past. Do
Yes.
you seek now? Everything you've done since to
Has
erase
been-
that, make that
Yes.
right?
Yes. I've done much to clean my slate, but I still have no regrets for the one who beat me.
Take an inspiration.
And you're going to screw me over with this, I know. That's why you're giving me the inspiration. That's how it works.
No. Just thank you for going above and beyond and sharing something. Scar. You've
Well-
got a long history past.
Yes. And
Share
it's
with
full.
me
You
something.
can see battles in the background. All the battles that she's been in, and all the people. There's times that you see her holding falling comrades on the battlefield, and hear her raging as she's you know as she's looking up, and why, and it's all for her nation, her city, her country. She's very heroic in her escapades on the battlefield, and if you go a little bit further back, you'll see in her history that her family was killed in a battle. That she's basically alone in the world. She has no family, so the military is her family, and the people that she meets along the way, she encompasses them. It's
So
all
many
about
friends.
her duty, country. Yeah, and it's all about her honor. Her honor is her life.
The cards show that you have regret for something. Maybe all the friends lost over time.
Who knows? Maybe the regret is that I never brought a life into this world. I always seems to be taking them out.
I could work with that. Take an inspiration.
What does that do?
Once
You
in the
take-
future,
Yeah.
if you remember to use it, once, you get to re-roll any roll. If you roll badly, Even if it's with inspiration, where you get 2 rolls, you'd be like, I want to re-roll that. You get to re-roll with inspiration. Or an enemy's roll. Or whatever. Any roll it is, you get to say, re-roll that.
Okay.
In the top left corner of your character sheet, there's this place you can check that.
Got it.
Puts a little dragon in the square.
Keep in mind, for Q,
Yeah.
I finally get to reveal some secret stuff about your past, too.
Yeah.
But why don't you start? And we'll work on this together.
So she's looking at the woman again. And she goes, "Can we not?"
Child, it is time for you to face your fears. You cannot defeat Los or the family without you facing your fears.
In front of the other 3, Q goes into a woman with red hair. She looks like Arena, but she's not. She looks like somebody from Dirt. As the smoke builds up, you're now seeing Q's childhood. First recollection or memory Q can distinguish is this woman in front of her. In a village somewhat like this. It's very bright, it's very beautiful. And the woman in front of her is saying, "It is time for you to learn who you are." This is when Q starts to learn to shapeshift. Q doesn't know how old she really is. She's never counted her age. But the first thing she ever shapeshifted into was this woman. Next thing you see the smoke shift, you see what just went through a dark forest. The woman's on the floor dead. And you see why did that just say lower rate? What just happened? Ooh,
Yeah,
that
what
was
just
that was weird. It just raised my hand without me touching it.
What?
I
didn't see it.
So you see this woman on the floor dead that you just saw. And out of the shadows steps Laura.
Laura.
And she goes, "My daughter might have started teaching you, but I'm actually your real family."
Come with me.
So all of a sudden you see Q being raised, bits and pieces of Los, Laura. You see Q helping between the Dirt realm and other different realms, trying to get here. Trying to get to where everything came from. Because there was something in Q that could penetrate the realms. Q didn't know. She didn't know what she was doing. She just thought she was with family. You're seeing her grow
how
up.
they manipulated her. Continue.
So as you're going through, you're seeing the photos, and you're seeing Los treating her like a sister that he never had, and you're seeing the whole family working together, like doting on her like she was the perfect little princess. Then we go to her coming to Dirt. She came beforehand. She met Ustarian. You see, some of you actually recognize Wisterian in the pictures, others don't. You see Leia. All she's doing is bringing the plans to where they needed to go. That's all she's doing. She's biding her time. Now she comes in with Los's angels. You guys see the battle from her point of view. The next thing you see is Chance putting a necklace on her. Still not trusting her. You see her talking with Craig as Maya. You see everything form up until now of being sent out. Actually, she didn't even get sent out here. She actually came on her own free will. And then you guys see the necklace break that Chance put on her. And why she never returned.
Was it Chance who put it on you, or was it what's her name, the one who was actually in charge back then?
Well, whoever's in charge, but yeah,
No, she was dead. She was dead by then. So Chance just took over.
Yeah, because Alora,
That's
literally,
who I was thinking of. Yeah.
yeah, Los definitely killed Alora. Remember his last words, like, my name is Los San Diego.
You killed my father, prepare to die.
So it was Chance that put this necklace on her, and as the smokes are clearing, she's like pulling at the shirt and going, "Are you having fun now?"
Are you? I was not under the impression that this was for merriment.
Some things need to be buried for reasons.
No.
And some things need to come out. So we can understand the pain you have gone through.
Exactly. Take an inspiration. There's more. Irina and her sisters. The Burgo Master. It's called a Burgo Master. Sounds like a sheriff. The sheriff of the town, Burgo Master. Your father who raised you. Yeah?
Burgomaster is not a sheriff.
It's more like a. You're right. It's more like the mayor, person in charge.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. You're right. It's just sheriff to me was easier to say than burgomaster. Let's keep it burgomaster because I like saying burgomaster. It's funny to me.
And also, isn't it Burgermeister?
Yes.
Yeah, it's even better. Burgermeister.
Burgermaster's the person who owns the McDonald's.
All right, I gotta get back in character because this is really, really important.
Okay.
You and your sisters, Irina, and the other Irina, and your other sister come from. We see dirt. We see a sort of a church, very abandoned monastery. It's a monastery. Tons of nurses that could be easily seen as the as nuns, carefully overseeing an underground illegal nursery where tons of women are giving birth. This, what looks to be like a priest or some sort of person in charge, with a scientisting, with scientists and medical instruments everywhere, is going over Irene, and Q are all products of the same ancestry. Your scions. The oldest god of dirt manifest to human. Generations by generations by generations. Been formed to find and form the antichrists. Or so the legends from dirt are foretold. You three were split off after being rescued by... Oh, who's Merlin? By Merlin. You guys remember Merlin from the first one?
Obviously. Jericho's best friend.
Right.
No, wait, that was Fang.
Your family, you three split apart to different realms. Your power is too great. The Diegos have been searching for your blood. It's special. Once he has all three of your blood, bad things will happen. He will be ready to unleash Barovia, his power over all of Iman. This world will become unrecognizable. He has Irina's blood from the Arcana Pansophago, from all the experiments Allura did.
Mm-hmm.
She has Q's blood from all the experiments. But she doesn't have this Irina's blood, yours. And she shifts and she says, Q, your blood in particular has shifted and activated once here in Iman, the magics. He will be after a new batch of your blood as well. Irina we can protect. But you know them, their weaknesses. You will be the guide that they need. Time for the next round of cards. Wait. We need one more past. We need
Losses.
past.
I was wondering.
You see a little boy, 4, 5, 6, happy, dressed all in white, cute as can be, somewhere tropical, specifically in Colombia, in some giant cartels-like mansion, the son of the drug lord, the infamous Carlos, riches and power beyond measure, taken away, gone, like that.
By people from outside. Dead.
Allura, the Arcana Pansophago, took both his parents. He was He was forced to survive as a boy of 6 with the only magic that Allura, that Laura, damn it. There goes a little bit of the secret of Laura. Gave him all of that black magic, all of the Santeria. With this little boy became a man bent on revenge. This world dirt was not enough. His pain, his vengeance is not enough. The hole that he has deep inside can only be filled with family. And he has a plan. For that, we must look into the present and the future. A lot of new knowledge and stuff dropped.
Right, Froggy.
Los just needs a hug.
Or a girlfriend.
Any volunteers?
Always has been. Always has been.
Well, Scar wants a kid.
So, Q and Irina are all sisters. Or related. All 3 of you have very special blood. That vampire that drank from you last episode, and he kind of freaked out and methed out. Oh.
You're telling me I'm Snooky
insta-charged him.
Stockhouse.
What's that?
You're telling me I'm Snooky Stockhouse at this moment.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
finding out that you and Irina, that's with us, are sisters, how does that make you feel? And that's what Scar asks.
I've always been.
Again, she literally is saying, I'm Snooky Stockhouse. That's literally what she just said. And she's literally in disgust.
Who the hell is
No,
Snooky?
I'm not about that. I'm
No, this is what Q is saying. Like, you're like all happy. She is in mortally disgust mode.
Yeah.
She doesn't want a
shit that dropped
family
on her.
at this point.
Are you
Q
okay?
doesn't want family. She doesn't
But that's
want anything.
little girl, your sister. Hello.
So,
It's okay. It's just, I'm just finally glad to know I'm not alone, in a way.
You're not.
I mean, it's a lot to take in. The Burgermeister was the father for all my life. The only man I knew. The best of the men.
You have gotten away easy.
so you're
Is that the reason why Los came here?
probably.
Specifically here? Yes, child. That and the Briarwoods.
So, how does it make you feel to be a third of a god?
Again, she looks right at Rek and goes, you need to read the Stockhouse series. And just leaves it like that.
Yes, do explain what is it and where do I find it?
Ask Radar the next time you see him.
Who's Radar? Like
All right.
all these names and
Carlos?
no.
Yes,
I'm going to go over to Arena, the one that's here, and unless we're all still holding hands. Or is
I
or
do
is
believe
she
the
next-
Kumbaya portion is over.
or
however
is
you need
she-
it to be.
Or if she's next to me, that works just
She's
fine.
next to you.
isn't
Let's
it?
say she's next to you,
Okay.
which is even
Okay,
better.
fine. I'll move my hand to her shoulder and say, "I'm here for you. I'm making up for my past, and if helping you is part of my penance, then so be it. But I'm here for you.
Roman
I
persuasion with
And I
advantage.
haven't been bitten by anything.
And you said that, right? You said, and you
No,
haven't been.
no, I didn't say that.
But
By the
I
way-
do ask Madam.
I'd forgotten about that. They checked you out earlier. I forgot to mention they checked you out. You're fine. You're okay. You're not werewolf. But you've been warned. Do not get bitten.
I knew that,
Yeah.
but that needs to be conveyed to the little girl that she's not going to change. Madam,
Okay.
can you assuage?
I'm at persuasion check.
I did.
No.
19.
I'm asking Scar.
What?
Roll me a persuasion check.
No, I'm not asking. I'm asking Madam to persuade her.
I'm aware.
The difficulty is to convince Madame to speak on your behalf.
It's not going to happen.
Not yet. You're gonna have to keep on trying. This is gonna be a bit. We're gonna have to go with this bit.
So the Madame says, "This is a problem you must solve on your own."
Are you racist? Because I'm dragonborn?
You're being very defensive about this. As she starts leaning towards Armolad. Is she normally like this?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
No,
sorry.
I would
He has
trust.
a right to be like this.
I would trust her that she could resist the bite without any problems because she's very strong in that way.
I'll tell you what. This is perfect segue. The Madame Eva says, "Relax, child. For the werewolf curse isn't as bad. My men as well. Some of them have a similar curse. We use fire to fight fire. The curse of Los against the curse of Los. You will recognize my men as the were-ravens. This Lady Scar has not been infected. She's under our protection and she is fine. But be careful in the future. The effects are bad. Armolad was this close of getting the curse. He might still suffer from some of the effects on occasion. When Los, can you guys see me or not?
Nope. You're
All right,
frozen.
so give me you can hear me though, right?
Oh, now you're not.
moving.
Now you're moving.
It must just be like.
I'm just gonna move us to the chat screen so we can see you better.
Yeah, thank you.
Should have done that like ages ago, but I sort of expected you to show us some cards.
Yeah, no. In the meantime, I was gonna try to figure out how to do the tarot to work, but I decided to improv it instead. Anyways,
I wish you had done the tarots because I would have liked.
I'm this close to figuring it out. I'm this close to figuring it out how to do it.
Maybe next time.
I just quite couldn't. Oh wait, how do I play it? Yeah, but because I will need to, when we start for the next time, this will be perfect. When I start for the next time, we'll lay them out and we'll go to the destination. But we're getting some good deep lore and shit going on right now while it's daytime, and we can take advantage of it. At night, Los's powers become extremely powerful. Careful when traveling or resting.
I have a question. Are we staying here tonight? Or do we need to go back to the city tonight?
There's no way to make it back to the city before nightfall.
She is correct.
Okay.
You have
Unless you want a
protections
chance to
here
roleplay.
with us and the Vistani. Los and I have been at odds for not hundreds, because he's not that old here. We have been at odds for a long time. Anybody in this curse. He is not the first. I suspect he will not be the last. But I have ways of avoiding and protecting those. Irina must stay with me and our protection. Any more questions before we continue to the present?
Oh, presents. I like presents.
Me too.
They're not gonna like these ones.
I don't like the presents. All right. The common decks. Where's it? How do I do the decks? Oh, how do I find it? You know what? Give me 1 second. I'm going to do a thing real quick. Search roll 20. Roll 20, Curse of Strahd, and then do the deck. Deck.
Trying to find my tarot deck.
Or tarot.
Control F. What'd you say?
No, I said, or look up tarot.
Yeah. I'm not sure that.
Humana.
Ah, here it is, right there. Stress location, the identity profile. 20. Yeah. Strats in me. Okay. How do I load it? Oh, I think I have to buy it later. Shoot, that's not it. They're not showing me at all in the least.
But you used it earlier, so you shouldn't have to buy it again.
Right? Exactly right. Yeah. We're gonna use it we're gonna figure it out for next time. Top marker,
Hopefully.
position, deck size, graphics, deck size, enable. Some of the dice. Oh, wait a second. I think I remember where. It's on the display thing. Token, marker, position, top left. Graphics.
Ah, yes, the riveting gameplay of watching Carlos and Soul.
I hate everything. I hate everything. Yeah, we're not gonna do it.
Okay. Let's move on.
Let's
Okay.
move on. All right. So let's figure out a plan.
It'll be edited in post.
Los is building. Oh, this is perfect. Los is currently building an undead army with advanced technology from dirt and the iridium that he is mining currently from this area, and that which he brought back as well from the other place, is building amazing weapons. Besides capturing Irina's blood, he needs one more thing in his heart to fill the hole that he's missing. And that is a bride.
You made a bad wish there, Scar.
He can't even get it up
Not
to begin
me,
with. What are you talking about?
Oh.
Once he has a queen and him as king, he can rule everywhere. There are artifacts strewn throughout. And let's go ahead and put the map on the map of Barovia. I'm going to change it over to the map of Barovia. We are now here at the bottom right-hand corner. These just...
The bottom right, the northeast, west, south thingy. Oh, never
The
mind.
village of Barovia.
Yeah. Just to the left of that, it says the Sir Woods.
Is there a pool?
Yeah. On your map, do you see a... Okay, good.
We don't see their woods. We only see their falls and their pool.
Yeah, Sir Pool. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, perfect. I'm going to highlight a couple areas. Let's see. Why can't they do the thing? All right, so over here, Lake Zarovich, up north.
Yeah.
There you'll see Valaki. That's
Yeah.
that's a major city, that's a major city that is directly in control by Strahd.
That's a long way to go.
You mean Los?
Yeah, what did I say, Strahd? Yeah, by
Yeah.
Los. You know, it's because it's this, obviously, yeah.
You might want to zoom out on the map there, Wooster, so they can see it on the stream. Way up into the left.
Well, there, right there where it says K, hang on. Hold up right there where it says K. I'm going to ping it. Just to the right.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
I was right there. You asked me to move it for no reason.
Yeah, right there where it
Well,
says
no,
K.
but that's not who he's Valaki is well up to the left.
Yeah, but I'm stopping you right there. Yeah, correct. Everybody just pause for a second. K is an important location that I want to talk about. That is the Castle Ravenloft. Or not Castle Ravenloft. That's the Briarwood. You know what? I should stop saying Ravenloft. That's a Briarwood Castle. Castle Briarwood.
Castle Ravenloft, okay.
Yeah. I'll just call it Ravenloft. We know it's the same one. The Briarwoods used to live at Castle Ravenloft for ease of use. Now, if you go up to the top and to the left, where it says Lake Zarovich, you will see Valaki. Now, if you can move the...
Oh,
that
there.
carefully there.
Yeah. Way up there.
Yeah, that is the major town.
That's Los controls us.
Yeah, basically Los controls everywhere here, but... and that is where the mines as well. This entire, just to the right, it doesn't say, but it's all mines and being like, he's digging for something. That and up north where it says Mount Baratok. Other area point of interest that she's pointing out for you is all the way to the left side where it says Koresk. So if you follow that same main road all the way to the left.
The Svalich Woods.
Way
Yeah.
there.
I'll
lake,
let Wooster move the map slowly all the way, just pan it all the way to the left slowly, following the old Valich Road. Perfect. Doing
Further.
great.
Further. There.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Kresk is another area where an old monastery was and an artifact resides. There are many more artifacts to be found that will be part of the future of the present laying out. Here's what I'm going to do when we start off next. I'm going to start off with the tarot cards, laying it out for the present part, which is going to show where these artifacts are going to show up and which artifacts they are, which will help you defeat Los. But in the meantime, there's a lot of revelations. Before we continue with that next episode, which will be the tarot card reading, which might finally have John. How do you have any questions? Because right now you have Madame Eva, and she's a prime time to ask a bunch of questions.
What does Los fear the most?
Loneliness.
What?
Loneliness.
No, I was asking what. All I heard was in the background.
I said, ooh, and then I was going to say, ooh, we've got a spell for that we could use. Thinking I'm not a spellcaster.
His mind isn't as weak as you may think. In fact, it's very powerful. His wisdom and intelligence stats are very, very high. He has thought this out, formulated, planned all of his life. He achieved his revenge and killed Laura. But that was not enough. It never is. Now he plans to rule the world in his image. He must be stopped. But he is very meticulous in his plans, in his thoughts, in his mind. Do not underestimate him.
Will we need to be stronger and more powerful than we currently are when we finally face him?
You will never be strong enough to face him, but as you are now, you will surely fail.
That's why we need.
That sort of answered the question, yes.
He will always, to him, you're like mice, and him like a cat that will play with its prey. You are prey to him, nothing more. These artifacts will help you, give you a chance that you might defeat him, but not that you will survive. That is up to you. Are we ready for the next? Or are there more questions?
What is your favorite color? Sorry,
Black.
wrong quest. What is the airspeed velocity of a swallow?
Q,
Yes.
are you going to be strong enough to face him?
It's kind of hard to face something that's already dead.
He's not dead yet.
Well, no, he's as dead as his aunt and mom and dead at some point.
Hold hands. All right, let's go one more time. I think right here we'll pause. And next time we'll have some actual tarot cards and we'll throw out where the things are and where they're at. We'll have it working, okay? This was just a tease.
So this
a bad tease.
Is end for today?
Yeah. Next time we'll call it Reading the Fates. I don't know. We'll craft something cool with this.
Yeah, I like that. Reading of the cards.
The Fates Decide. Something like that.
Yeah.
Something with the word fates.
Fates it, we're screwed. Oh no, that's face it, we're screwed.
Okay. The three fates. Oh yes, because the three of them. Beautiful. I forgot to mention Trinity, which is a whole another thing too.
You're getting too happy too fast for me, and I'm not liking it.
Exactly. You got it right on the nose, Q.
You've got the right amount of evil chortle.
I now have to
Well,
go watch True Blood thanks to him.
yeah.
Actually, I have a little bit of a
Sure.
uh, something I want to discuss with Carlos after the game to bring it in.
Yes, yes, yes. I will always enjoy stuff like that. Yes, we'll add stuff. Yeah, there's a lot. I pulled from a lot of inspiration for to get you finally a little bit of background for Q. I forgot to give you your mother's name. Your real mother's name.
Yeah. We can leave that alone. Right now, Q is still upset. Q is not happy with you.
Mommy's name was Mama.
As it should be, as it should be. Like I say, I'm so glad you chose Q to come back here. We finally get to reveal all this cool stuff that's been going on in the background.
Basically, show the other side of the coin.
It's about time, because I don't know how much more after this we could continue with these characters. So I think this will be I think this campaign will be the Los getting rid of all of his dark thoughts, and the next campaigns will be all fun and airy and adventure-y. Like nice. I got a whole bunch of adventures, like Alfred Hitchcock style adventures for you guys next.
Oh no, not the birds.
Yeah.
Psycho,
This
yeah,
is for
that's
the birds. What are you talking about right now?
Yeah.
It's for the birds.
Oh,
Birds.
don't worry. There'll be
It's-
some psycho in this.
If you've never watched The Birds, Hitchcock film,
Which
Me?
one?
yeah.
No, I have.
Okay.
Okay.
But I'm
For a
saying
minute-
this right now is all for the birds.
Gotcha.
That was my joke
Fun
on
fact.
You'll have to tell everybody when it's happening. You'll have to tweet it out.
Hey, fun fact for The Birds, the movie by Hitchcock, doesn't have a soundtrack.
No, it
It
doesn't.
is all of the audio is pure, music as like special effect audio. Zero soundtrack.
And you know what he did to her, right?
Yeah, he tortured her. He pretty
Literally
much
tortured her.
It's,
with the birds.
It's bad. It's bad. Poor little girl. Yeah. It's.
Anyway, we digress. Are we done with our campaign for now? We're going to get some sleep and I can fully heal.
Oh yeah. So yes, everybody can. Yes, this will count as a full heal for the.
So I lose my exhaustion.
Yeah.
Yay.
You'll get your sleep in for the next one. We'll take off, but yeah.
I only need 4 hours.
And now I got some more background stuff to use. That was some good backgrounds.
Use against us?
No, to use as story bait.
Fun of space. It's to use against us.
It's to use against you guys.
Well, I kind of finally helped with the red hair version that Q constantly uses.
Thank you for that. I appreciate you. All right. Well, I hope you had some fun. We fought. I let you guys beat up the dudes in the daytime when it's easier. No, you guys did really good. I have to step up my bad guys against you for sure. Thank you for playing. I hope you had a good time. The mystery started, and the politics will start as well, because Froggy said he wanted more politics. But until next time, I think it's time to say goodnight. Or in my language, how we say it, bonus nachos.
Bonus nachos, everybody.
Bonus nachos.
Nachos, alihupa.